What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Scene Snobs Reviews. All right, this is where we review movies and TV shows and everything that we love in between. I am Mick Manhattan, your host, half of the hosting duo on the Scene Snobs Podcast, and much more. So go check out our channel. You can see a bunch of fun content, fun shows, things like that. But this is where we review movies and TV shows. Right now, I'm reviewing the new Netflix movie, Spiderhead, starring Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller, Jurnee, Smollet, and so many more in this movie. I did not know what this was going into it. I stayed away from the trailers. I actually didn't even hear anything about it until it got really close to coming out. And then I saw like things online as we came closer, and I saw some people talking about it and doing reviews on it. But I stayed away from everything. I came into it cold. I wanted to jump in because I actually like Chris Hemsworth with his whatever deal he has with Netflix. I kind of like the things that he's been doing. I loved Extraction. I did not see his wife's movie that had just come out. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But Spiderhead, once I saw that he and Miles Teller were in it, who Miles Teller isn't somebody I actually gravitate towards too often in movies, and that's severely changing. I loved him in Whiplash, but I hated his character. But I think you're supposed to. That's the point of Whiplash and everything that goes between. Like, I think he played it just so really well. I did not like the Fantastic Four movie. I did not blame him for that, but I didn't like him in it. I didn't like anybody in it, really. So when it comes down to it, I never gravitated towards Miles Teller's movies. Like I said, that's severely changing because especially after this year, he was great in Top Gun Maverick. He was great on The Offer, the TV show on Paramount Plus that discusses that covers the making of The Godfather and things like that. And he played Albert Ruddy. I will be doing a review on that coming out soon, so stay tuned for it. But this coming in, I didn't know what to expect because, again, once I started watching it, I didn't know anything about it. I just knew that it was a thriller. And anybody who knows me knows I'm really into thrillers. I love the thriller movies of the 80s and 90s. And this is a great send up to those. I thought just really well done. So basically, the concept of this is, without giving too much away, this is a facility that houses inmates that have gone away for various crimes and things like that. But it experiments on them with different drugs. Chris Hemsworth is at the helm of this I think it's called Amnesty, I don't know if it's pharmaceutical or what it is, but it's more along the lines of like he runs this organization that is testing on these patients. Now they are free to roam, do whatever they want. They have their own rooms, everything. It's not really like a prison. It's more like a resort with prison-like tendencies, no windows in there, things like that. Like they lose track of time, but they get all the, all the food they want, anything like that. But they have to go through these tests, overseen by Chris Hemsworth and his partner Mark. So as we go through it, it starts to become a little more sinister, and it just builds up to this really big thing. And again, I don't want to give anything away. I just want to talk about it. I think everybody should check it out. I really did enjoy this movie. I loved Chris Hemsworth in this. I thought he played a great turn. It's almost he had that sinister feel to him, but he had that friendly feel. And like, you never really knew where's he coming from? How does he feel? Miles Teller played a great straight man to his, villain, I guess, of sorts. But yeah, Miles Teller did a fantastic job in this too. And I love the way they played off of each other. He and Jurnee Smollett, who play love interests in the movie, did a really good job too. Their connection was very strong, really well bonded. But it was Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller together that made this movie what it was. And I absolutely loved it. See, the movie he did a few years ago where he played a cult leader, Chris Hemsworth, I think it's One Night at the El Royale or something like that. I did see that. He did a great job in that one as well. I really like when Chris Hemsworth takes over roles that are villainous. Of course, I love him as the hero, but he could play a really good villain. I want to see more of it because he can do that sinister feel to it. And I like that in a good villain. Miles Teller and I would love to see do another movie together, at least another one, because I think they pair well. They can play opposites of each other, or they can play partners, whatever else, but I think they would do a great job doing it. The whole movie, the story kind of eludes you, like what's going to happen, like the overall motivation of why they're doing what they're doing. Completely kind of, you get lost in it, but in a good way, because you're trying to figure it out with everybody. So that, kudos to them on points. The look and the feel, the art direction, everything is so crazy and beautiful and wonderful. The backstories of everybody is just really well written. This is great filmmaking. I really enjoyed this. Now, I'm not a huge Netflix original movie fan. There are some great ones out there. Don't get me wrong. I think this is up there with it. A lot of people I've been reading, though, after I watched the movie, saying that they thought that it was kind of simple, this, that, and the other. I don't know how they got that from this. I really think this was, not that it was a complex movie to follow or anything like that, but it was just really well done. They didn't really give away too much to you, and you kind of went along for the ride the entire time. And those performances just really killed it. So Spiderhead is a very good movie, in my opinion. And I give it, my ranking for this is 4 out of 5 bingo cards. You'll understand it once you watch the movie. It is streaming on Netflix now, so you can go check it out. It just came out last week. But yeah, I finally got a chance to sit down and watch it. And man, let me tell you, just fantastic. Deserves the 4. The only thing that I would say that takes it away from me a little bit is the ending seems a bit rushed. I really liked the ending that involved Miles Teller and Jurnee Smollet and kind of their, I don't want to say escape, but it was sort of an escape, element to it. The Chris Hemsworth portion to it, I almost kind of wish it didn't end the way it did, but it was pretty cool. Like they did do a good job, but like it just seemed a bit rushed overall for me, and a few things were a little disjointed. But I really did like the movie, so I highly recommend it. I think you should go check it out. Like I said, it's available now, but I would love to hear what you guys think. If you have checked it out or you're going to, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm anxious to hear if people liked it or didn't like it, so looking forward to that. Guys, you can also check out my reviews of Hustle, Lightyear, and Father of the Bride are out now. Those are my most recent. I also did Jurassic World, Top Gun Maverick, and a few others, so go keep going with that. I'm going to be doing one for Elvis, one for Obi-Wan Kenobi, the full series, and another one for The Offer. So keep a lookout for that. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Of course, the Scene Snobs Podcast is available as video on our, live every Tuesday night on our YouTube channel, and as a video after that on the channel. Or you can go listen to it on all podcast platforms at any time. We have a lot of fun with that. We got some big things coming up and some big interviews, stuff like that. So very looking forward to that stuff as well. So thank you very much. You can join up on any of our social media or Discord. We have a Patreon where we have a special show called Plot Roast. You can get the uncut version over on Patreon, but we do have a cut version on YouTube as well, where we roast old movies given to us by our Patreon members. It's a lot of fun, so go check that out. Also, you could, like I said, you can join our Discord or our Facebook group and just kind of keep in contact with us and, have a good conversation. Let's go with it. All right, everybody. I am Mick Manhattan, of course, the Scene Snob. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Take care. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs Podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, mixed movie picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest Live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.